I can't do this anymore. Dad, I just can't. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna end it.
What's wrong with you? What's going on? Slow down.
But I have no other choice. I know you're unemployed, but sending $2,000 every month is too much.
Huh?
I'm taking time off of college to work, and I can't even eat.
Wait a minute.
I'm so tired. You have life insurance on me, right? At 20 years old, how much would my life insurance policy cover if I passed on? Probably more than I'll ever get working, right? I'm sorry, Dad. Just take the insurance money.
Rita, calm down. What the hell are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. Of course I'm talking about sending money to you. Do you know how hard I'm working to pay you $2,000 a month? I'm at wit's end and I'm falling apart.
What? I'm sending you money, right? I hand over $2,000 every month to your mother to deposit it in your bank account.
You don't have to put on a show. You got fired from your job, you've turned to gambling, and you're deep in debt. Where do you get that kind of money?
What kind of crap is that? I still work for the same company, and I hate gambling.
Huh?
On the contrary, I just got a promotion and a bonus increase. The only debt I have is my mortgage, and even that I pay off every month. On top of that, I send you $2,000, and I have a savings account.
No way! 6 months ago, Mom came to my dorm dressed in rags crying.
What do you mean?
She said that you got fired from your job and tried gambling to make some extra cash. You lost a lot of money and ended up in debt.
Huh? What the hell is that?
You've been drinking all the time. Mom works, but the debt keeps growing because she owes money to the loan sharks. You guys can't even buy clothes. You can only eat bean sprouts.
How is that even possible? Why didn't you call me sooner?
Mom said you were in pain now and not to provoke you. She told me that you have been providing for me up to now, and in return wanted me to support you until you get back on your feet. That's why I took a leave of absence from college to work and send you $2,000 a month.
Unbelievable. Didn't you realize that's not right?
I thought about it a little, but I knew I had to do it for my dad. When I was in 8th grade, you know, I was rebellious, right? I said a lot of horrible things about you, like you smelled bad and telling you not to do the laundry with me.
Now I have fond memories of those days. What does that have to do with anything now?
You didn't give up on me then. You were kind to me. When I had a fever, you ran to the convenience store to buy me Jell-O, even though you were exhausted after work.
Well, that's what a father does.
I saw you calling clinics trying to find one that was open at night. I decided that if you ever needed help, I'd be there for you.
I didn't know you felt that way about me.
I was too embarrassed to tell you.
So when you heard I was fired, you took a break from college?
Yeah.
Mom said you could live on $2,000 a month, so I started working all the time, cutting back on food expenses.
But I finally reached my limit, so I contacted you. It's been really hard, and I thought I should just end it, but I wanted to apologize to you one last time.
I'm sorry I put you through that. I'm really sorry I didn't know what you were going through.
No, I'm glad you're okay.
But even if I do lose my job and end up on the street, as long as you live happily, that's all that matters to me. So don't ever tell me you're going to throw your life away again. I can take care of the money, but you only have one life.
Yeah, I know. I'm just in a tight spot and I'm freaking out, that's all. I'm sorry I scared you.
I don't know what the hell your mother was thinking pushing you this far. I mean, it's a good thing you called me. Otherwise it could have been bad. I'll have to talk to her right away.
Haven't you heard anything?
She said you used to come home once a month, but haven't been around lately. It's because you're in college and your rebellious phase is back.
What the hell is that? A relapse of rebellion? You should have called me.
But then she told me not to contact you because if your college friends found out that you were texting with your dad, then they would all laugh at you. I thought, well, that makes sense.
I wouldn't say that. My icebreaker at making friends is to tell them that you use the back of your shiny bald head as a profile icon. In fact, I actually show it to everyone and laugh with them.
You changed that one yourself. Well, it gets laughs at work too, so I've kept it that way.
But if I hadn't been such a rebellious jerk in high school, none of this would have happened. I'm sorry.
A daughter's rebellious period is one of the best parts of being a male parent. Rita, you didn't do anything wrong.
Thank you.
Anyway, the next time your mom asks for money, don't send it. If she says anything, just ignore it. If you have any concerns, talk.
Okay, and do me a favor.
Okay, whatever you want.
I need you to send me some money. The day before yesterday, I couldn't resist and bought a half-price donut with my last 80 cents. My payday is next week.
I'll be right there.
What? You're coming?
I'll take you out for burgers or whatever.
Why? Daddy, you're working. Just send me a little money and I'll be fine.
Is there anything more important than my daughter? Oh, but you better eat something right away, so I'll send you some money now. Give me your account number. You'll get sick if you eat all at once, so eat something light first, like a muffin or something. When I get there, I'll take you out for burgers, steak, ice cream, whatever you want.
Then maybe you don't need to come after all. It might cause trouble at the office.
Yeah, so? I just took paid leave.
That was fast.
I'll be there in the evening. Everything is going to be all right now. Don't worry, I'll be there soon.
Dad, thanks. I'll be waiting.
That night, my scrawny daughter was waiting for me at the station with her sunken cheeks. The moment I saw her like that, I cried, hugging her much shriveled body. It was embarrassing being a 40-year-old guy, but I had not seen my daughter for a long time, and she was such a mess. I blamed myself, and I decided I would never let this happen to her again. Then over dinner with my daughter, we discussed a number of things. First of all, we talked about finding out what on earth my wife was thinking. Timely enough, I received a message from my wife, Maureen, so I decided to probe a little. Then the true nature of the evil woman who had been deceiving me for so long was gradually revealed.
Hey! Where are you at this time of night? Hurry up and come home!
Sorry, I have to work late.
You should have called me!
I got a new assignment suddenly. I've been busy.
I was worried something had happened.
Actually, something did. It is something really important.
What?
Rita called me and said she couldn't afford to send money, so she was gonna kill herself and asked me to use the insurance money.
What? That idiot! If she did that, the insurance wouldn't pay. It would be a death in vain.
Calm down. I talked to her on the spot and dissuaded her, so she's safe.
Oh, really? Thank God.
Which do you mean?
What?
Because Rita is safe, or because the insurance didn't go to waste?
The latter, of course.
You worried about the money first, didn't you?
If the insurance won't pay out, it's useless.
So you don't care what happens to your daughter as long as the insurance pays out?
That's not what I'm saying. What's the matter with you? You're always nitpicking at others. Don't take life so lightly. Rita is more important than anything else. What's the matter with you? You're not being very nice.
Why do you think Rita was pushed to the point of saying that in the first place?
Why?
You're supposed to be sending that girl $2,000 every month.
So what?
Not only does she not receive a penny, but she says she sends us $2,000 every month herself. She said she took a leave of absence from college, worked herself to the bone, and made money for us. What the hell is going on?
That girl. I can't believe she finally got you involved in making a big deal. I can't cover for her anymore.
What do you mean?
I'll be honest with you. She's an incredible liar.
What?
She started hanging out with bad friends in college. She changed. And the fact that she's skinny, I bet it's because she's on drugs.
I'm not going to believe you saying that out of the blue. My daughter is not on any drugs.
I'd like to think it's not true, but it's the truth.
Why didn't you tell me before?
I know you have a job and I didn't want to cause you any heartache. But after today's call to you and the mess at the house, I realized I couldn't do it anymore. She's just too twisted to handle anymore.
What do you mean, the mess at the house? The house has nothing to do with anything, right?
It has. That girl came home unexpectedly today and she hit me and took all the valuables I had.
Huh?
She said she was going to sell them and buy some Nikes.
How is that possible? My daughter would never hit her parents.
I know you want to believe her, but that girl even sold your precious Rolex watch.
Grandpa's memento?
I've been to so many pawn shops, but she must have sold it somewhere far away. I couldn't find it anywhere.
My grandpa was the one who helped me to go to college after losing my parents so early. Do you know how much I cherish that watch?
I know.
How could she do this to me if she knew?
She has no restraint when it comes to money anymore.
Why does she need money so bad she resorts to one thing after another?
Even I don't understand.
I'll never forgive her.
Wait. Leave her to me. I'll talk to her and straighten her out.
You can't.
That's not true. I'll take care of it.
You have 1 week.
What?
I gotta go on a quick business trip. Give it your best shot by the time I get back. I can't wait any longer. I'm really angry.
You know, parent-child relationships are complicated. It's not that easy.
If you can't do it, I'll talk to Rita right now.
Okay, I'll do something.
I'm counting on you.
I'll turn her around. Craig, sorry.
What's wrong?
I couldn't save her.
What?
So let's cut her off. Cutting off all relationships with her would be the final discipline.
That's what you came up with after a week of trying?
I've tried everything, but I just don't know what else to do. No matter what I try to do, she won't listen to me. She gets angry and hits me. She even forgot where she sold your watch. She's not our daughter anymore.
What are you talking about? You haven't even called Rita since then, let alone done anything. I got in touch with Rita quite a while ago.
Don't believe a word she says. I told you, she's an outrageous liar.
You're the liar. I'm with Rita right now.
No, why?
Rita told me all about it a week ago, and I rushed over to her place right away.
So you mean you were already at Rita's place when you got the last message? You tricked me.
You think you have the right to say that?
No.
The $2,000 I gave you, the $2,000 you took from Rita, you're the one who sold my heirloom watch, aren't you? What were you doing with all that money?
Actually, I'm sick.
What?
It's a horrible disease that requires expensive medical care.
If you're gonna lie like that, why don't you do a little Googling and come up with a name for it?
It's true. What? Why is Rita joining this now? Mom's disease is a gross baldy and a hotel disease, right? You're right, it's horrible. Not only expensive medical bills, but there's no way to cure them with modern medicine, right? Huh?
She really wanted to say this herself.
What a vile child. I can't believe this girl is my daughter. It makes me sick to my stomach. Look who's talking. You're so stupid to spend nearly $4,000 a month on that bald old man. I'm so disgusted that such a man is with my mother. How do you know Mr. Baldwin? His name is Baldwin, and he's bald like it's a joke.
Rita, if you say bald too much, it'll hurt my feelings too.
Dad's is charmingly bald. That old man is a creepy bald guy, so it's totally different.
I see. Well, that's all right then. But I'm sure I'll get even balder as I get older, so I'll have to be careful to stay charming.
Don't just go on talking amongst yourselves. Answer the question.
Because I've met and talked to him in person.
What?
I've been in touch with Rita for a week now. Why do you think I didn't say anything until now?
Don't tell me you hired a detective to find out.
I was watching him myself. When I talked to you, I thought you might feel guilty and apologize to Rita, or took some action to get back the memento of my grandfather that you had pawned. I had high hopes for you since you declared that you might get it back, but I knew I had lost all hope.
And that's when you told me to come up with a plan.
But all you did was go to hotels with a guy. I could get enough evidence to fill a box in 3 days, so I confronted the bald guy after he had had his fun with you.
He was a really repulsive, creepy old man. Rita, did you meet him too?
I couldn't refuse her request to go with me. She's the main victim here, and she's a grown adult, so I let her go with me.
How can you go out with an old man like that? Gross! I really wish creepy bald guys like him would disappear from this world. Judging people by their looks is disgusting. He's a wonderful person.
He started hitting on Rita within 30 seconds of meeting her.
What? You're prettier than your mom. I'll pay you good to do some fun work for me in my new establishment. That gave me the chills. That's the way he sees you too, Mom, right? No, of course not. He's a great investor. He owns a lot of real estate. He buys me drinks all the time and the occasional brand name item. He's serious about me. He's doing this to trick you. Don't you realize that the amount of money you give him is much more than you get from him? But he's going to use the money I gave him to invest in a big project. And if he succeeds, we're going to live together in Hawaii. It's all a lie. The truth is that he was going to open an outrageously shady business, and he was raising money to pay for it. Don't bullshit me.
It's the truth because he told us everything on the condition that we'd settle out of court.
No way!
He was afraid that if he got sued, it would somehow expose his business. You were cut off. That's the kind of guy he is.
That's a lie! That's an absolute lie! I'm going to be a celebrity and live a life of luxury in Hawaii!
That's all you've been saying. Did you treat the daughter you went through pain to give birth to so horribly just for that? Do you realize how much Rita has suffered because of you?
She is a child I created for the sake of making money. I brought her up to adulthood, and she's just a tool to repay me for the rest of my life.
That's enough. What's wrong with you calling Rita a tool?
Okay, Dad. I've already collected from the old man the compensation for the affair, the money I sent him, and the amount of money it cost me to buy your Rolex back. It doesn't matter anymore. Don't listen to this insane, disgusting old woman. You've already bought the watch back?
If Rita says so, you and Baldy can take care of the rest.
Even if what you say is true, we'll still be celebrities if we do well. I'll leave my husband and daughter who only give me a pittance and go to him. What a shame. Some little girl will be a potential victim. You guys are the same. You'll abandon me when you're done with what you want. You won't sue me. You'll turn a blind eye to it, but don't treat me like I'm the only bad guy.
I said I wouldn't sue you, but I didn't say I wouldn't report you.
Huh? I already recorded your conversation with Baldy and gave it to the police. It seems he was already illegally hiring some young girls and stuff, and I think he's going to get arrested. You're kidding, right? I'm sorry, but it's true. I mean, he's an old man anyway. He was gonna hide it from the women who funded him once his business took off. No matter what we do, you'll soon be of no use to him, and the dream of Hawaii will just be a dream. There were other people besides me who were paying him?
It's like he was getting money from quite a few women, spending some of the money he got from other women on other people to show off his riches. And then, just like he did with you, he'd go on and on about life in Hawaii.
He's going bald because he's using his brain to think of cunning schemes. I get it. If that's the way you want to play it. Oh no, that's fine. What's fine? Now you're gonna start your usual tacked-on apology and tear-jerking, aren't you? I don't need that kind of crap. Don't say that. I'm your mother. You're the one who said I'm not your daughter. I don't know this bitch either.
I'm divorcing you. My lawyer will contact you regarding alimony and property division.
Oh, I see. You're divorcing me, and there's still property division? Then, well...
I gave all my savings to Rita, so I don't have any. Even if I had to pay taxes on it, it's better than giving it to you.
That's too selfish.
If you don't agree, we can go to court.
That's not good enough for me, so I'm not going to get a divorce then.
Then we'll go to court.
Either way...
Don't contact me directly anymore. Not me, not Rita.
Wait a minute! It's hard being all alone.
Maureen, out of some kind of pride, wanted to avoid going to court. She agreed to pay $20,000 in alimony, filled out the divorce papers, and left the house. Then she tried to ask for help from Baldwin, but it seems that he was forced to flee. Well, it seems that the bald man was arrested shortly after. Maureen borrowed the alimony money from her parents and paid it in one lump sum. She is now living in a shabby apartment and working part-time to pay it back, though. As soon as that is over, her parents are going to cut her off from her family. She has a poor and lonely old age ahead of her. It's a world of difference from the Hawaiian celebrity life she dreamed of. I'm sure that will be the best sanction of all. I took the opportunity to sell my house, apply for a transfer, and move closer to my daughter's boarding house. I may be a little overprotective, but I will do my best to protect her until someone comes along who will make her happy.
Hey Zoe! Today is the day you're going to join our mom friend's lunch party. Hello, Lily. Now, come to my house right away. As the celebrity wife and the leader of moms, I'm going to show you how exceptional I am. You know where I live, right? It's on the top floor of that tower block directly connected to the station. I'll show you, a poor mom who has to work for a living, what the life of a celebrity is like.
I think I told you that I can't because I work on weekdays.
Don't you forget that I am a leader of the moms group. You have no right to refuse my invitation. Come to my place now.
I'm sorry, but I'm in LA today for work.
Huh? LA?
I'm on a business trip and won't be back until the day after tomorrow.
What? That's like going on a trip without telling me.
Huh? It's a business trip.
But LA is a famous sightseeing spot. You are saying that you're enjoying a sightseeing trip on the back of your job. How dare you try to one-up me?
One-up you?
How could you poor people be so cocky?
Well, you know the difference between a business trip and a vacation, don't you? I didn't come to LA for fun.
Don't argue with me. Cancel your travel plans right away and come back to join us for a mom's lunch party.
I have an important business meeting coming up.
Huh?
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, Zoe! We're not done talking yet! God, what a cocky little bitch! Zoe, about the mom's lunch party, weekends are not good for you, right? Then, how about this coming Saturday?
This Saturday? I'll be working in the morning, but available in the afternoon.
Oh, it's rare that you're so obedient.
Well, I can't accept your invitation every time, but I would be sorry if I kept refusing. Besides, I'll be available this time.
But I'm so surprised that you have to work on Saturday, even if it's only in the morning, in a time when a 2-day weekend is the norm. You're poor, so you always have to earn a little money, aren't you?
It's a meeting with a company that closes on Sundays and Mondays, so the members who attend the meetings have to work on holidays.
I'm a housewife, so I don't understand that kind of thing.
Your husband works as a manager of Company D, doesn't he?
Oh, you knew that, didn't you?
Yes, we've been doing business with Company D for a little while now.
Well, that's a good thing to know. Well, in that case, I'll be sure to treat you well at our next Mom Friends lunch party.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Zoe. You're already on your way, right?
Hello, Lily. I just finished work a while ago, so I'll be there by 12 o'clock, the appointed time.
I'll be waiting for you with my best hospitality ready. Oh, Zoe, I can't believe you left just because someone spilled tea on you. It wasn't hot enough to burn you, so don't be so crabby.
You shouldn't splash a drink in someone's face, whether it was hot or cold.
Hey, isn't your boiling point of anger a little too low? You should have a more peaceful point of view. Of course, I know you are a poor person with no room in your heart. But when I told everybody that how good my husband is and that he had recently secured a deal with a large company, you gave me a very scary look. From the fact that you travel a lot, I'm guessing that you're in sales too. It's obvious that you're frustrated to know that my husband succeeded in making a big deal. Please don't be jealous of my husband, a terrific salesman who is the general manager of your business partner.
Oh, did I look jealous?
You are the type of person who lets your feelings show on your face, aren't you, Zoe? It was so obvious. And it was so painful to see you so jealous that I couldn't help but pour tea on your face. I hate people like you.
Let me ask you again, just to be clear. Your husband says he is the one who brought about the success in that contract, right?
That's right. It's a deal with the largest company in the industry, M Corporation.
That's strange. The person who always comes to our company is a young woman.
What? Our company? Zoe, are you an employee of M Corporation?
This is something I do not understand at all and would like to ask our rep about it first thing next week.
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
Depending on how things turn out, we may have to break the recent contract and stop doing business with Company D in the future.
What?
As soon as we reach a conclusion on this matter, we'll notify Company D where your husband is working for.
Wait, Zoe?
Goodbye for now.
Zoe, do something! It's all your fault! Do something quickly!
What is it? I'm having dinner.
I'm getting a divorce! My husband blames me for the exposure that he took for his credit for the deal with M Corporation, saying it's because I invited you to Mom Friend's lunch party in the first place.
Oh, that's he?
He's also mad at me for spilling tea on you.
So?
What?
That's a marital issue, right? It's not something I, a stranger, can interfere.
Don't say you can't do anything without even trying. I'm in a lot of trouble. Do something about it right now.
It's none of my business, right?
It is your business. I didn't know that you are the CEO of M Corporation, the company that my husband does business with. How could I possibly know that my husband claimed his subordinate's credit in the contract with M Corporation as his own because he wanted his own achievements?
Whether you knew it or not, it's true that your husband stole the credit.
Then please tell Company D that you won't stop doing business with them and that you will continue as before.
Oh, we will continue to do business with them.
Really?
With conditions.
Conditions?
We heard that your husband made his own decision that once the contract was finalized, he would be in charge of doing business with us from then on. But we told the senior management of Company D that we firmly refused that and suggested that we should keep our business relationship if the woman in charge now stayed in her position.
That's utterly nonsense because my husband would be demoted. Please, just let my husband be in charge from now on. That would make everything all right.
Didn't I just say that I told Company D's senior management? Huh? This is a matter between companies. It's not like personal matters.
I just spilled a little tea on you, and you've gone this far.
Lily, you seem to have misunderstood something. I didn't bring up the idea of canceling the deal with Company D just because you splashed tea on me.
Huh?
That's it. This is it. As for the deal, it's about your husband's dishonest behavior for taking false credit, and it is a company-to-company issue. As for the tea splashing on me, that is a private matter between you and me. I'm telling you once again, that's it, and this is it. I'm not going to lump both matters together. Please be sure to keep that in mind.
Zoe, what is this? Why should I pay alimony?
Good evening, Lily. Did you know that splashing tea on somebody could be considered assault?
Huh?
In addition to that, I heard you did a lot of things, like you told your mom friends that I'm so poor that I eat rotten food, that I'm actually in a lot of debt and secretly doing some sleazy work, that my foreign business trips were actually cheating trips, and so on, going around among your mom's friends. Some of them actually believed you, and that was so annoying. I request a cancellation payment for those nuisances against me.
Isn't that awful? My husband divorced me after all. That should be enough. Still not satisfied with your revenge?
I told you I would deal with it separately from the company, Mother. That's it, and this is it. If you don't agree to pay the alimony, I'll file a damage report.
How dare you! You pretend to live in a crappy small apartment, but really you are the CEO of a company and a celebrity! That's not fair!
Huh?
If I had known that, I would have never made such a mistake!
Well, if you're talking about the apartment near the kindergarten, I'm just renting it for remote work.
What? For remote work?
I set up a remote work system at my company about 2 years ago. I'm just not the kind of person who can work from home, so I rented an apartment as a workspace. It's also a good place to drop off and pick up my kids. My house is located in a residential area beyond the station.
Beyond the station? Is that an upscale residential area?
Are we done yet?
What?
I would like to talk to you through my lawyer from now on. So, goodbye.
No, wait! Hey! My husband has sued me for alimony as well. Please, don't make me suffer anymore. Zoe? Hey, Zoe!
Not long after that, the full amount of the alimony I claimed was transferred to my account. The alimony that Lily's ex-husband claimed was actually for her cheating on him. Actually, her kids were her boyfriends. Her ex-husband had a hard time being demoted and taking a pay cut. Well, that's it. This is it. He did not hesitate to file a claim with her. According to Lily's lawyer, her parents shouldered their daughter's debt. She's now working morning, noon, and night without a break. I heard that she had never worked in her life before. One day, she sent a whiny line to her mom friends saying, "It's so hard to work." And they were so annoyed that they blocked her altogether. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.